So look, this is why I say what I say. This is why I operate the way I operate. Um, you know, I made a video about something similar to what happened, like maybe like an hour and a half ago. Um, so I'm on the phone with my kid's mom, and I'm going to go pick her up from work and shit, right? So I've been dealing with this shit for like 2 years probably. And it's been this house. It's just the one house that's on the block, and I think it's like a Section 8, like a governmental assistance type of like house, right? Because every family that come and go, they look the part. You know what I'm saying? Not even being judgy or nothing, but you could tell a family like that's probably getting a Section 8 voucher or whatever the case may be, might not be able to afford a mortgage or whatever it is, but they live on the block. They're able to live on the block. And so maybe for like the last 2-3 years, spring, summer, it's nonstop every day, especially like summer break. It's nonstop every day. You hear kids in the driveway playing. Mind you, like I said, I made a video about this shit like a while ago, but we literally live, my house, maybe the 6th house into the block, 7th, maybe 8th house into the block. We literally live 100 feet away from a park. And I spoke about this before. People want to live in black neighborhoods. They want to be in black. They want to be around black people. They want to be in those kind of situations to benefit off of, more affordable housing and, all of the shit that they say black people on, welfare, black people live in poverty, live in the ghetto. But you got other people, other races, other nationalities that you can tell most of the time they want to live in black neighborhoods because they want to reap the benefits of living in a black neighborhood, hence to affordable housing. What was I saying? Right, so they like Cambodian or something like that, right? And Cambodians are thick in Philly. Like, it's a lot of Cambodians, like more so South Philly. But you could just tell a hood motherfucker when when you see one. And like, this ain't no middle class neighborhood, but it still would cost you some bread to pay for a rent or a mortgage on this block, as opposed to getting assistance. Anyway, so I'm on the phone and shit, and mind you, like I said, it's been like 2-3 years and shit. Like, the kids, they rampant, bro. Like, they just be amped up, and that's what kids do. Kids play, and I'm not taking that away from kids. Like, kids is even when I was telling the lady, like, I got kids, I got all boys, like, and I love my kids dearly, but I know that I can't allow my kids to spill over. I can't allow my kids to spill out into the world, into the neighborhood, and just be all over the place and be on other people's property and be just all over. When I was coming up, I'm an 80s baby, but when I was outside playing with my friends, it was the 90s. And like I was explaining to somebody, the times is just different because I didn't even want to get caught being on somebody's step or leaning on somebody's car or just doing certain things because I was too afraid that they would run and go tell my mom. Like, this neighborhood we lived in, it was tight knit. You know what I mean? It was a 6, 7, 8 block radius, and everybody knew everybody, or seen one another, in passing. You know what I'm saying? Went to the same bar, you know what I'm saying? Went to the same store, got their cigarettes, all that kind of shit. We all went to the same school. So somehow, some way, I always, in my mind, we lived in like a village kind of environment. They called it the village. So if I was outside cussing, if I was outside sitting on such and such steps, I might not know this lady myself, but my mom probably do. And I always had that fear in my mind, like, I don't want this lady to tell my mom how I was acting, or if I was sitting on her step, or if I left some trash on her step, or whatever the case may be. That's why I said the times is just different. You know what I'm saying? We was bad kids, but we was also so scared and feared our parents so much that we didn't want to we just didn't want to get told on. You know what I mean? We ain't want to. We had so much fear that we ain't want to do nothing that we wasn't supposed to do for you know what I'm saying, to where as though we could get in trouble for it later. So times have definitely changed, man. But anyway, so I'm on the phone with my girl and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm about to come get you and shit like that. I'm about to warm the car up or whatever. I leave out the door. It's like 5 kids right like out back, like out my back door. That's like where I park at and shit. It's like a driveway, like a garage. So it's like 5 kids. So I'm like, oh my God, you gotta see this shit. They just all in front of the door. Now, mind you, for some reason, they always end up in the back of my house. It's probably 20 houses on this side of the block, but it's a driveway. So it's probably 20 row homes, maybe more than that. Yeah, it's more than that. But just along the driveway, right? But for some reason, they always end up in front of my shit. So I sit in the car, I'm letting the car heat up and shit. I'm on the phone with her. I hear boom. So I'm like, I'm on the phone. I'm like, I know these niggas I know they ain't just hit my car. Get out the car. Yo, y'all gotta move, man. Y'all gotta move that shit, man. Go ahead, move. Y'all got to move that. Y'all gotta go down the street. Y'all gotta get from in front of this, like in front of this area right here. The young boy looked like he was like, he didn't hear what I said, or like he was it almost felt like he was challenging me. So he like, why we gotta move? I'm like, cause y'all just hit my fucking car. Y'all just hit my car. It ain't hit your car, it hit your tire. What? That's like a motherfucker telling me, bro, I ain't hit you in your face, bro. I hit your arm, bro. You know, hitting you in the face, that's a little different. That's your face. I ain't hit you in your face, I hit you in your arm. Nigga, it's still a part of my fucking body. This is what I say, like, it's no longer a village. The parents aren't parenting. The parents are friends. The modern day parents are friends. They're homeboys, they homegirls. They on TikTok with their daughters and their sons, and they having too much fun with their kids. So much fun that just naturally your kids gonna start to look at you like you one of the homies. It ain't even their fault. If you don't draw no line, if you don't set no tone, no boundaries, if you don't have this shit set up to where as though I'm dad, we can play, we can be cool. Same relationship I got a 15-year-old. Cause that's really what I was thinking. Like, I got my young boy in the crib right now. And if I tell him, if I sick him on you and I tell him it's either him or you see what I'm saying? I know my son don't even want none of that when it come to me. So he gonna trash you. He gonna demolish you. You see what I'm saying? If it come down to him having a, so I'm on the tip already, because how I think and just how I was raised and brought up, I'm already tapping into that. He giving me the stink face like it's a problem. He challenging me. I got somebody your age in the crib right now, young boy. But to the point I was making, this is the problem why the kids are the way they are. Parents are friends. Instead of being parents, they're friends. And the kids are looking at the parents like they're friends. I was disrespectful with my mom early on in my life. Don't get me wrong, because it was other things going on. She was always drunk. So I started looking down on her. Like, I started looking at her a certain kind of way because she was embarrassing. You see what I'm saying? But my mom, I still had fear in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Up to a certain age. And I think that's like what these kids have become or are becoming, these Gen Zs and Gen Alphas and everything after that, these gonna be the new robots. And I say that because the reason I say that is because they're not tapping into all of their emotions like they should as a fucking human being. They got like 3 or 4 emotions. And it almost seems like the government and the people in power, they want it like that. These young boys, the youth, they fucked up. They don't even know how to feel. They don't know how to express themselves. They like, it's like a bunch of does. Like it's like a bunch of them niggas. That's what they are. They like walking does. They like walking like, you know how people say you having a blind moment? They like that. Like they just have blind moments all throughout their day. Like the Gen Z. Listen, I love the independence of them not feeling like they want to work 9 to 5. They got certain strengths, but they got a lot of weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? And so even in that little interaction we had, you know, for him to say what he said, and then he said, so you really telling, so what? You really telling us we got to move because it hit your car or hit, like, so that was what that was. I couldn't believe it. Whatever. I told them to move. They moved. I got back in the car. I told my girl, like, she could hear me and shit on the phone, but I said, yeah, no, I gotta say something. Like, I gotta speak to one of their parents because this shit been going on for so long, and it's always in front of this house, right? And like I was going to tell a young boy, but I ain't owe him that. Even though I felt like he was challenging me, I ain't owe him an explanation as to why I'm telling you to move from in front of my in front of my house. I don't owe you no explanation, nigga. I'm a grown up. You a child. So I said, I walked down there. I said, yo, where your mom at? Where your mom and your dad at? Where your parent at? Oh, I don't live here. Where your mom at? Where your dad? It's a bunch of them, like 6, 7, 8, 9 of them, some shit. Where your mom at? Where your dad at? Somebody go get a parent. I need to talk to a parent. So one young boy, he jet up the driveway. Other young boy, he go in, go get your mom, go get mom, go get mom, go get dad, whatever. Mom come out. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Look, I'm, you know what I'm saying, getting ready to pull off and shit. And one of the kids, they just hit my car and shit. You know what I'm saying? And can you just have them? You know what I mean? So I run it down. Yo, just stay from in front of that door. Just stay from in front of that house. All this driveway. I said, look, miss, we live 50 feet. I thought y'all was going to the park. I thought y'all, no, the other mom come out. I thought y'all was, hey, how you doing? Yeah, what's going on? Oh, I'm just trying to find out where mine at, where my son at. First mom come out. She look all high shit. She all hied up and shit. Mind you, we had a prior situation with them. They got a pit bull. It was on the porch, but it was unchained. My girl going out the crib, front of the crib with our dog. Fucking big ass pit bull just run off the porch. Run up to my girl. My girl have a fucking moment. She explodes. She snapped the fuck out. Bitch, she hide in. All high. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. We're all apologetic. It'll never happen again. I'm so sorry. Like, if y'all want to get high and sit around and fuck and gossip and squirrel on TikTok and watch movies and Netflix and shit, that's cool, bro. But y'all kids out here. And they out here destroying shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kids is always in the driveway. I'm talking about always. It's third. I'm in Philly, bro. This how you know these niggas can't stay from outside. They anxious. It's probably roach infested in their house. It's probably rats in that bitch. They anxious to get outside. Any opportunity they got to get outside, they on it. Bro, I looked at the weather to make sure I wasn't tripping. We had a few nice days in Philadelphia, bro. It's 38 today. They outside having the time of their fucking life. And like I told her, and like I told both moms, I ain't tripping off the kids having fun. Don't come outside though like you, oh, why y'all ain't at the park? I thought y'all was they ain't never at the park. They always in the driveway, terrorizing. You see what I'm saying? And like I told the moms, I ain't tripping. I got kids of my own. Kids want to play. Kids gonna be kids. But let's avoid the avoidable. Y'all kids is just out here just doing shit, throwing the football, throwing this ball, might be throwing rocks. The young boy, like I said, I ain't owe you no explanation. You know what I mean? Fuck all that. But what I was saying was like, oh, you hit the tire this time, dickhead. Since you know everything and you so fucking smart and intelligent and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You hit the tire this time. See, like I was telling my girl, I'm trying to avoid the avoidable, because if it comes down to y'all making a mistake and y'all break a windshield, break off a rear view mirror, flatten the tire, I'm saving y'all from me. This is me giving y'all mercy, or I'm sparing y'all. I'm sparing whoever the parent is, because one thing about me, once it gets to that point, I ain't trying to hear, oops, my fault. How can we figure out a payment? Oh, can you give me until 2 weeks and then I get paid another 2 weeks from then and I can give you 50, then I ain't trying to hear none of that. Now my young boy got beat your son up. Now I got your dad got to come outside. We got to see about it. Like, it's a whole thing. Now we out here acting like hooligans. And that's what I told the mom. I'm like, I'm in this space in my life, and I had to tell her that. I'm in a preventing time of my life. I'm protecting me from me. Because I told her I'm low. I'm with all the bullshit, but I'm low. Yeah, I'm low. Meaning I'm out the way. I'm out the mix. I don't be on nothing. I be chilling. I told her, I don't even speak to y'all. Oh, you probably know my husband. Yeah, I seen him before. Yeah, working on cars and shit. Out back. No, I see him all the time. I don't speak to that nigga. I don't speak to you. I said, this is the first time I ever seen you. Y'all been living here for years. Says a lot, right? I be out the way. So it's bothersome when, for some reason, y'all still end up in near my shit. I don't care if I come up at the dinner table tonight. If y'all eat dinner, if y'all eating that motherfucker, they all look like fucking Tarzans and shit, bunch of jungle hopping motherfuckers. But whatever. It's good because now it's gonna come up. Yo, man, the old head be drawn. Yo, stay away from that. You know what I mean? Let's play up here. Let's play down there. I don't even want to hear it. I'm cool with that because the message got across. But like I said to the lady, both of the ladies, it start out with, they just playing, or damn, it's really like that. He just hit the tire. Next time it'll be the window. Next time it'll be something that really happened and we could have avoided it. We could have prevented it. We trying to prevent the preventable. We trying to avoid the avoidable. Cause see, what these old heads around here gonna do, and it's a lot of older people around here that they old fashioned. What they gonna do is I'm saying what everybody thinking. They all hear y'all kids terrorizing the neighborhood. Everybody know they be loud, whatever. But they probably chalk it like kids gonna be kids. But see, old heads is a little different from, they move a little different. They gonna let you hang yourself. Y'all got 0 times to let a rock, a football, anything shatter anything, break anything, hit anything. Them niggas gonna be taking y'all to civil court. They gonna get the police, they gonna let you hang yourself, cause then they gonna let you burn your own ass. Cause then when they get to that point and the ball is in their court, they could do whatever they want to do. They gonna run it up. Cause it should have never happened. If they wasn't doing that, if y'all was watching y'all kids, y'all responsibility, this shit would have never happened. You know what I'm saying? And older people like that, they petty. You see what I'm saying? They get the police involved. They get all of that. They going by the book. You see what I'm saying? I'm really throwing y'all a bone. We trying to avoid the avoidable. Tell your kids to stay the fuck from around in front of my house, so we don't have no mistakes being made. It was the tire this time. Next time it'll be a fucking window. And like I told my lady, I'm like, yo, That's the problem with people that don't pay attention to their responsibilities and their kids. They in there getting high. They wish they never had kids. Whatever the fuck they thing is, right? Y'all not paying attention to your kids. They up and down the driveway. You don't know what I got going on. I could be in my basement with a gang of my niggas and we got some motion. We doing shit we ain't supposed to be doing. We ain't got court yet. We still running it up. We doing a bunch of illegal shit. Smoking, drinking, chilling. We in the basement playing 2K, whatever the case may be. We might have some ops. Them niggas might get the drop on where I live at. And they might decide to pay us a visit and swing on by. You know what I'm saying? And drop something off for us. You dig what I'm saying? Your kids in the back of my crib. And what they dropping off, they giving it to anybody. You see what I'm saying? They dropping it off. They giving, hey, listen, get us to such and such. They letting it go. You see what I'm saying? If your kids wasn't where they wasn't supposed to be, it wouldn't be an issue. That's how shit be happening. I could be grooming. I could be having all types of wild shit going on in my basement, dog. That's how kids in Philadelphia, I'm telling you, that's how they get caught in the mix. They get caught in the fucking rain with no umbrella because they be where they not supposed to be. You don't know what I got going on. Nigga could be running out the door, letting it go. And if your kids wasn't never in the back of my fucking house, ain't everything cool. You know what I'm saying? They can avoid some shit. The bottom line is, bro, this shit, like, it's tipsy-turvy, bro. Like, I'm sick of this shit because people out here just let their kids spill into the world, spill into the neighborhood, and just leave that shit up to everybody else. Like, no. I don't give a fuck if I'm driving a bucket. Like she said, oh, yeah, that's the same. I understand. I love my baby. Who am I to say your car a piece of shit? But it is. But that's your baby. That's your baby. I can't say. You might really take pride in that joint. And be mad if somebody shatter a window or flatten a tire or put a dent in your shit. Who am I to say that you shouldn't feel some type of way? It's yours. How you think I feel? I'm talking to you. This your kids. Don't no other kids in this neighborhood. Don't nobody be doing that shit but y'all motherfucking little rugrats. It be 8, 9, 10 of y'all. Just terrorizing shit. And like I said, these old heads, they not gonna say nothing, but it's something to be said. Like, anybody that pay for something, take pride in something, I don't give a fuck. They don't want nobody else fucking it up. Let me fuck it up. It didn't hit the car, hit the tire. That is the car, if you want to be technical. And it was the tire this time. You see what I'm saying? And I was out here to see it. You feel me? I could be asleep. Ain't no telling y'all niggas probably done already hit my shit a couple times with a windshield. I don't care if it can take that and it can handle that happening or not. I don't want it to happen. Niggas gotta be more on top of their kids, man. I just literally said some shit in a video similar to something like this. Like, just avoiding the avoidable. Being responsible. You see what I'm saying? Not putting your shit off on other people, bro. I consider that you putting that off on me. You could come out and play the concerned parent right now because there's somebody out there that's got a complaint. But y'all motherfuckers don't care. They out here every day, all day. It's like I said, it's 38 degrees. I ain't even get into what the feels like is. It probably feel like 20 out that bitch. It's winter. It's Philly. It's cold as shit. I get it. The kids want to get out. They've been on their tablets all day, phones all day, whatever. Long day at school. I don't fucking know. Well, today's Sunday, but yeah, man, like, dog, that shit, man, that's the thing I hate about city life. That's the thing I hate about living in a row home. That's the thing I hate about living in lower class neighborhoods. Cause it's like I don't want nobody to tear my shit up. And it's like when you live in these environments, niggas don't care about their own shit. Niggas don't care about their own life. Niggas that do everything but delete theyself, right? But they feel like it's okay to put your misery or put the inconveniences off on other people. That shit ain't cool, bro. I don't like I told the bitch, I don't bother nobody. I don't speak to y'all. I be out the way. I respect everybody's shit, and I got kids, and I cut my kids' asses if they was down here terrorizing y'all shit or in front of y'all directly in the back of y'all house. So like I said, well, what I said to them tonight or today, I hope that shit resonated. I hope they picked up what I put down. Like, even if it was something that had to just bring attention to them, like put some fire under their ass to be like, yo, that just motivated me to just be on top of them a little bit more so it don't happen to some. Because listen, even with the young boy trying to challenge me, I'm changing. I'm zenning out. I'm changing who I used to be to who I'm becoming. You see what I'm saying? But everybody not on that type of journey. You got grown-ass men that'll do something to a young motherfucker that's looking like he even want to fix his mouth to say some shit. You got other niggas that's petty and they'll get a young boy to come around and slap the shit out the young boy and make an example and put it on camera and record it or something and put it on Instagram. You got people that think like that. I used to think like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, bro, let's just, everybody not inviting. Everybody's not pleasant. Everybody's not accepting of a snobby ass kid with an attitude, or, you know, if they make a mistake and do some shit, everybody is not accepting of that. Niggas going to the moon about this shit. And that's when they get ugly. And I told her, I said, I'm with the bullshit. I'm with that shit if we gotta go there. For sure. About my shit. Cause my shit should be cool. Where it's at. It's parked. It's out the way. It ain't in front of your door. It ain't none of that. So, yeah, we could go there. But let's avoid that. Why we gotta be out here acting like fools and shit? Because whatever reason. Look young boy in his eyes. You a turkey, bro. Cut it the fuck out, nigga. Little teenage nigga. Little 17, 18, whatever. You 16, whatever. You a turkey. Cut it out. You know what I mean? It's hollow in that joint, bro. Ain't nothing in that joint, bro. You ain't pumping no gangster nothing. Ain't nothing in that joint, bro. You know what I mean? For sure it ain't. Cut it the fuck out. Ain't a gangster bone in your body, young boy. But it ain't about that. It's about the parenting. Where the fuck is mom and dad at? See what I'm saying? Like, we got to do better with how we raising our kids and how we attending to our kids and showing up for our kids. That shit is important, bro. I don't even want my kids inconveniencing nobody or known on the block as the person with the kids that's just all over the place and just ignorant and like, nah, bro. We ain't come up like that. Like I said, bro, we was bad. 90s baby, 90s kids, grew up in the 90s, 80s baby. We was bad, but we was respectful. We was scared shitless of our parents. I didn't want Miss Mary to go tell my mom I was cussing. I didn't want Miss Mary to go tell my mom I was sitting on her step, or I was leaning on Mr. Jeff card. Like, bro, I ain't wanna go through that because my mom was gonna whip my ass. I knew that was an ass whooping, bro. Probably slapped the shit out of me in front of Miss Mary just so she could see, yo, you mean? You mean? I handled that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we went through shit like that. Now it's like fucking parents is like buddies.